Hey freebies, you have just tuned into Free Life with Mikhaella Norwood, and this is the first section of DauntleZZ Living. So let me tell you what it's all about. Dauntless stems from my Greek life experiences. As you can see, I am a final woman of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Got my jacket on and my Michigan Greek life shirt on, which is where I crossed from University of Michigan and just graduated from. Gamma Delta chapter, spring 15 if you were wondering. And Dauntless stems from my line name, which happened to be Dauntless. Go figure. And I am a sixth tail, meaning that there were 6 people on my line. I was the 6th person on that line, which is also why these videos are going to come out the 6th of each month. So be sure to tune back in for that. Now, what I'm going to showcase on DauntleZZ Living are women, organizations supporting women, just all about female empowerment really. People who are living dauntlessly, which means dauntless means showing no fear and fierce determination. And then also people or organizations who promote the 4 ideals of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, which are scholarship, service, sisterhood, and final womanhood. So we're going to start off with the first one today, scholarship, and I am interviewing a woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She happens to be my favorite, aka because she is my darling mother. So enjoy this interview and be sure to tune in the 6th of each month for more. So can you please tell me a little bit about Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated?
Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority was founded January 15th, 1908, over 180 years ago at Howard University in Washington, D.C. It is the first female sorority. AKA, as it's very most commonly known, has those very famous colors of apple green and salmon pink. But most of all, our sorority stands for sisterhood, scholarship, excellence, and we promote and care about the educational advancement of women, making sure that women are culturally growing and motivated, and making sure as well that we are of service to all mankind.
When and where did you cross?
So I actually pledged in 1982 at Jackson State University, and my line is the famous line that we call TRAE, T-R-A-E, for the 12 rays of Alpha Excellence.
Know that scholarship is an ideal for Alpha Kappa Alpha, and it also is as well for Zeta Phi Beta. So let's just talk a little bit more about that. You said that you graduated from Jackson State University, which is also where you crossed at. So just tell me why scholarship is important to you.
Well, scholarship is very important to me for 2 big reasons. Number one, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am were it not for God and the opportunity to go to a great university and an opportunity to go to a very good medical school. And those opportunities wouldn't have been given to me without having someone who believed in my dreams, believed in me, and provided the funds for it to happen. I'm grateful. I received a full scholarship with tuition, room and board for Jackson State University at the W.E.B. Du Bois Honors College under Dr. Maria Harvey, and a full scholarship for tuition for the 4 years that I attended the University of Iowa for medical school. A college experience at Jackson State University. It's the college that was actually founded, of course, by slaves and by pastors, where they're meant to be a college or a school to develop teachers and preachers in 1877. The university is strong and thriving now because it's known as a university where we challenge minds and change lives. Hello freebies, here's my health tip for you today. Decrease your sugar in your diet. The U.S. diet is much higher in sugar than it really should be. The current recommendations are that women consume no more than 6 added teaspoons of sugar, which would be like this, within a day, and that men consume no more than 9 teaspoons of added sugar, which would be about that much added into their day. When you average it out, the recommendation is about 50 grams of sugar per day. And if you think you're drinking something healthy like a healthy green tea, this healthy green tea contains 32 grams of added sugar. So that tea would actually have you far over your limit before you consumed anything else. So here's my tip for you. Find solutions. Don't drink pop, tea, all of those extra added sugars. Find a way to consume more water and be a healthier you starting today.
Okay, so to finalize all of this, I know that it is very apparent that we are both in two different organizations. Tell me why Greek unity is important.
Well, of course, Greek unity is something that every household has to struggle with, especially when you have a daughter who pledges Zeta Phi Beta when her mother is a distinguished woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. So here's what everyone should know. Greekhood, whether the fraternities and the sororities, it's meant to be a sisterhood and a brotherhood. And that sisterhood and brotherhood with the Divine Nine is meant to bring us together, not to divide us or to separate us. If we use our colors and our influence to divide, to separate, to harm, then we totally misalign with the goals of our founders.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. So to close out, you can give your call and your hand sign to your sorors, and I'll do the same for mine.
Well, for all of my sorors out there, skiwi!
And to mine, z-phi! And thank you so much for watching, and keep living dauntlessly.